the majority of the House and the Senate refused multiple times to do what is right and what is fair. And nobody should have to have a Voting Rights Act to tell them what is right and fair.
Well, that was Governor Bel Edwards this afternoon after lawmakers voted to override his veto of congressional redistricting maps. KSLA News 12's Destiny Patterson explains what's next now in this battle for representation in Congress.
Many were not surprised by the decision to override the governor's initial veto. Each chamber needed 2/3 of the majority. Now let's take a look at how Northwest Louisiana lawmakers voted. Starting with the House of Representatives, they needed 70 votes. 72 representatives voted in favor of that override, including 6 Northwest Louisiana lawmakers like Thomas Presley and Alan Seabaugh. 31 representatives voted against that override, including Representative Cedric Glover and Representative Kenny Cox. Now taking a look at the Senate, 27 senators voted in favor of the override. The override required 26 votes. 4 Northwest Louisiana senators voted in favor, including Barry Milligan and Barrow Peacock. No one from our corner of the state voted against it, but Senator Greg Tarver was marked absent. Now, much of the back and forth revolves around the increase in the black population across the state, and some argue, including the governor, that the proposed maps do not properly reflect this change.
The census clearly showed an increase in minority populations and a decrease in white population in Louisiana. Our maps should reflect that. They have to reflect that going to the Voting Rights Act.
Today is a conversation about separation of powers. We're the legislative branch. We were tasked with doing redistricting, and specifically Congress in this case. And while all due respect to my colleague and my vice chair of my committee, Representative Duplessis, the Voting Rights Act is federal law. It is not Louisiana Constitution. That's why we're here today.
Now that lawmakers have overturned the governor's veto, experts say it's becoming more likely that this redistricting battle will continue in court. Destiny Patterson reporting, KSLA News 12.